all that well.
So help us appreciate how we got here. Maybe for somebody like me who is thinking that this law that we have talked about, the Labor Act 1833, bars you guys as essential health service providers not to embark on strike. So maybe if you speak to us, maybe we would understand and appreciate why we are here, why you guys are on strike.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. And then I also want to say good morning to our cherished listeners, as well as our members who are sitting at home trying to comply with the instructions from leadership. We want to assure them that they should stay at home until they hear from us. Now, coming back to your question about the LI, which expelled us from going on strike. I think all of us has been in this country and we know what is going on. Doctors have been on strike.
And some of us have talked about it. We spoke against it.
Yes. Let's look at the law.
Before we get to the law, help us understand or appreciate how we got here.
Yeah, we got to this point because it seems that Health Services Workers Union and its members has been taken for granted for far too long. How can we be working in the same establishment and the very fundamental things that we are fighting for, like the accommodation allowance, the uniform, and so on and so forth, has been given to our colleagues who are already enjoying some of these things, and we are not being given? My brother, if you are a father and you treat your children like this, what do you think is going to happen in your family? There will be chaos, there will be misunderstanding, and it will not order well. All that we are, it's not our intentions, or we are not happy sitting at home. But the situation has pushed us this far. All that we are saying is that we are all workers. And so what is good for the goose is equally good for the ganders. Our Health Services Workers Union members, are we Burkinabes? Are we Nigerians? Are we from Kenya? No. We are equally Ghanaians.
So the argument is, in as much as you know that you're Ghanaians, what you ought to be doing is to sit at the table, have conversations with your employers.
My brother, let me give you the background. You see, we have an agreement with government. This agreement expired in 2016.
What was that agreement about? What did you say?
The agreement have a lot of things in. It's rather unfortunately I didn't bring a copy here, but when I get back, I can send you a software of that agreement.
A soft copy of it.
A soft copy of it, which talks about a lot of things that has been agreed upon.
In 2016?
In 2016.
Okay.
This agreement expired and it needs to be reviewed. We pushed government for this review from 2016. It was in 2019 that they responded.
What was the response?
The response that they call us for us to review. And even in the review, in the meeting, it wasn't easy. We had our first meeting with the negotiation team in 2021, just about some 3 weeks ago. And from the look of the negotiations, the body language of the negotiators shows that they have nothing good for us.
Who do you say the negotiators are? And for me,
that's our leaders.
If barely 3 weeks ago you have been able to go to table, it means that the process has begun.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that the agreement expired in 2016.
Yes.
We pushed from 2019. So the negotiation doesn't start from the 3 weeks that I'm talking about. It started way back in 2019. But government is dragging its feet. Government is dragging its feet.
No, this is David.
And we have to be struggling here and there until we find ourselves in this situation.
Okay. All right.
And so it is not that it is just these 3 weeks that we got into this situation. It's as way back.
But what I'm saying is that when was the last time you had an opportunity to meet with your employers to have deliberations on this renewal of your conditions?
It was in this year.
3 weeks ago. That's what I'm saying. So if your employer, that's government, has started sitting with you, and let me come to you, Douglas. If government has begun sitting with you 3 weeks ago, that is some positive sign that government wants to listen to you and address your concerns. Isn't that what it is?
That's right. I mean, thanks very much. You know,
so if that is what it is, why would you want to go on a strike now?
Obviously, you see, I think that, you know,